Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I'm going to call this one Develop a Midas Touch to Make Your Marriage Golden. And this is a channel about marriage to a woman overseas, but the things I talk about can work for anybody. Now, I have an article here from Forbes.com. I've read before from this contributor named Mark Travers, who writes about the world of psychology. He calls it 2 ways affectionate touch can revive a failing relationship. I call it the Midas touch, so please subscribe here to Love Beyond the Sea. Lots of videos about foreigners in Filipinas, probably 1,550 videos so far. I've got a book called Meant to Be, Match Made in Heaven, an affiliate link. The book's like $5.50, you can download it. Affiliate link to Christian Filipina, where I met my wife in 2015. We've been married for over 8 years. So, this article here talks about touch, so I'll jump right into it, if my clicker will work right. And he says, as a language of love, touch emerges as a silent but powerful communicator of emotions, desires, and intimacy. Now, I'll also interject my thoughts here. Research published in the International Journal of Psychology has shown that the deprivation of touch has even been linked to depression, anxiety, and physical ailments. Even the most platonic forms of touch are an essential element in binding romantic partners together and fostering deeper emotional connections. Now, I can say I enjoy the touch part of marriage very much, and a lot more than I thought I would. So he starts off with 2 reasons why touch is transformative to romantic relationships. And I'm going to be talking about the marriage relationship here. Number 1, touch heals the mind and body. Science has long recognized the profound impact of touch on physiological well-being. It all begins with a hormone called oxytocin, which you can actually buy, believe it or not, often dubbed the love hormone or cuddle hormone. Released in the brain during moments of physical intimacy, oxytocin plays a pivotal role in forging emotional bonds between partners. It promotes feelings of trust, affection, and attachment, creating a sense of security and closeness. Now, I will add that when this physical interaction is done with someone you're not married to, you're just going to probably end up, you give away a part of yourself to every person that you sleep with before marriage. That could end up ruining your marriage later on. So it's best to do like the Bible says, be abstinent. So don't wait till you're 35 or 40 years old to try to get married. I always say do it as fast as you can. It's not always possible. In my case, I was 53 when I got married in 2015. The benefits of touch go even further. Research has shown how interpersonal touch contributes to a lowered stress response by decelerating one's heart rate and blood pressure, while also reducing cortisol production. That's the hormone related to stress or associated with stress. And remarkably, touch can even alleviate pain through its effects on our serotonin levels. So number 2, touch enhances individual and relationship well-being. Research has revealed that touch enhances one's positive emotional states, feelings of intimacy, and leads to greater psychological well-being. I'm rushing here because I see my wife wants to call me, and I do not want to have her call me while I'm doing this video, and I don't want to redo it. Now, I agree with this. Again, touch is very powerful, and they say the power of physical touch extends beyond just the moment, weaving enduring memories into the tapestry of a relationship story. And they quote a study from 2022 that showed how shared positive activities, such as engaging conversations, shared leisure time, fun activities, and joint laughter, all of which involve physical proximity and plenty of opportunities for warm touch, can enhance relationships and allow individuals to view their partners more positively. I don't know what I would do if my wife had to go to the Philippines without me for a few weeks, because I really enjoy that part of it. A 2023 study found that affectionate touch is associated with the greater degree of love between partners. Thus, touch can communicate love, desire, and commitment in ways that often surpass verbal expression. So Learn to be good with this. It says a loving touch on the cheek can convey affection, while a reassuring hug can offer solace and understanding. These seemingly small touches convey profound messages, reminding partners that they are cherished and supported. And that's exactly why I do it with my wife. I've got my routines, how I kiss her and rub her back, her shoulders, whatever, before bedtime or at bedtime. Kissing her in the morning and rubbing her shoulders, and when she leaves, and if I'm still up, go up and greet her when she comes home. I just want her to get used to that and let her know that it's important to me that we embrace, and I agree wholeheartedly, or I wouldn't be having this Love Beyond the Sea approved article on here. Now, they list some ways to incorporate more physical affection into your relationship. I'll see what I have time for here. Create regular opportunities for touch, so create them. Simple gestures such as holding hands while sitting or watching TV can promote closeness. You can make date nights a priority if you have the time, and choose activities that can involve physical closeness, like dancing, cooking, skating, partner yoga, or even just a romantic walk. Whatever you guys can think of. And they say you can also establish bedtime rituals that involve affectionate touch, such as cuddling for a few minutes before going to sleep. Absolutely. I think we've settled into sort of a routine that way. And when I take my CPAP off in the morning, if I don't have to go anywhere too quickly, I like to put that aside that I can snuggle with her for 5 or 10 minutes. And it's just the most wonderful thing in the world. Let me know if you agree here on Love Beyond the Sea. Number 2, be mindful during goodbyes and reunions. Make a habit to greet or leave each other with a long and warm embrace, and take the time to show affection rather than rushing out the door. Good idea. This shows your partner that they are an important part of your day. And embrace spontaneity. And they talk about surprising your partner with unexpected touches throughout the day, like a quick shoulder rub or a gentle caress, or offer each other massages. We've done that before. To unwind. Back scratching is also a good one. You can be spontaneous and generous in your displays of love without waiting for a special occasion. Again, just reiterating what he said, that doing this speaks profoundly about how you really care about them. And if you're someone that finds this a little uncomfortable, you really shouldn't. If you love someone, you're married to them, learn to touch them, and then they're more likely to respond to you if you show them how much you care, how important it is to you to hug them and kiss them, pat them on the back, rub their shoulders, especially if you ask them, how's your day going? Give them a hug. Make sure, look, you should always have time for this kind of physical touch, the Midas touch, I will call it. And to close up here, they say, remember that the key to successful implementation of these strategies is mutual consent and comfort. Always respect your partner's boundaries and preferences when it comes to physical touch, and communicate openly about your desires and needs in the relationship. That's it from Mark Travers and this article from Forbes.com. And that's good advice to follow when you're looking for love beyond the sea.